They discovered the technology to create Category 5 hurricanes.
In Miami, where researchers are creating their own storms in a state-of-the-art lab. It could end up saving lives. Mark, good morning.
Good morning. This tank gives scientists and the rest of us a view no one has ever had before. What a hurricane's power looks like at water level as it storms ashore. In just 2 minutes, scientists here can take calm waters and turn them into a monster hurricane.
The wind is gradually getting stronger and stronger as it's coming up here, and it's ramping up to a Category 5. It's probably about a Category 3 right now.
This 75-foot-long tank is the first simulator in the world capable of creating a Category 5 hurricane over water. Brian House is the director of the University of Miami's new laboratory at the Rosenstiel School of Marine and Atmospheric Science.
What was it like when you cranked it up the first time, full blast?
It was stunning. I mean, it was it was chills.
Nearly 40,000 gallons of seawater fill this tank. House uses a computer program and a single 1,700 horsepower fan to whip wind speeds up to 157 miles per hour.
This tank is the largest wind wave facility in the world. We can generate an extreme Category 5.
Please help us. We are dying. We are without food, water, or shelter, or any electricity. We need your aid.
Understood. We're going to send $8 billion worth of aid.
Oh, thank you.
To Ukraine. Let's do that right away, ASAP. Come on.
What? No, a hurricane has completely ravaged the people that you represent. Give us that money.
Oh, don't worry. We're going to give you money. Every single one of you is getting $750 each.
You sent $8 billion to Ukraine, you're going to give us $750? You know what? Okay, we'll take it. How do we get it?
Easy. You just go online and apply, and if you pass the application, we'll wire the money right over.
Okay, let me get this straight. You want us, people that are trapped in a town with no water, food, resources to spend $750 on, to go online when we have no electricity, so we don't have any Wi-Fi, to get the $750?
I'm black, just like one of you.
What does that have to do? President Biden, please do something. We used to be respectable.
Bruh.
Can you guess what that is? That's FEMA campers that is sitting down in Florida that they have not signed off on anybody to use after Milton and Helene. There are reportedly about 1,000 of them. And according to other sources, they just kind of hang out there to the point that sometimes grass grows up past them because they're never handed out. They're literally everywhere. Like acres of these campers. So it's not that they don't have money. They just don't want to hand them out. Your taxpayer dollars paid for these. And we need to make sure that they are used for what they're intended to be used for. Because this is kind of crazy.
In a small town, see how far you make.
While the VP raised $28 million for her campaign at a Hollywood fundraiser this weekend, the former president's ongoing efforts to aid Hurricane Helene victims have raised over $3 million in just one day, with more than half of the donations coming from small contributions, showing that even a single dollar can make a difference. After visiting Georgia yesterday, where he delivered fuel, equipment, water, and other essential supplies, he continues to focus on providing direct relief to storm-hit areas without disrupting emergency management operations. In addition, he's working directly with Elon to bring Starlink, a satellite-based internet provider, to the victims for communication restoration. Local leaders, including Franklin Graham and Georgia Lieutenant Governor Burt Jones, have also joined him. This stands in stark contrast to the current administration's response, which has faced significant criticism. The VP in particular has been under fire for prioritizing her Hollywood celebrity campaign. Additionally, the current administration has been criticized for limiting federal resources for recovery efforts locally, while simultaneously sending mass amounts of relief funds abroad.
You saw the photographs. It's stunning.
It's unbelievable. It really is. Such a wide area.
And we we've given them all everything we have. We're on the ground ahead of time, so we're working hard.
Are there any more resources the federal government could be giving them?
No, we have pre-planned a significant amount of it, even though they didn't ask for it yet.
Asheville, North Carolina, and this house behind me was just devastated by floodwaters. And Senator Vance, soon to be Vice President Vance, came by with his wife and son, 2 North Carolina senators, just to see some of the damage and how fast North Carolina is recovering from this.
So this is your home. We are right on the cusp of the Christmas season in this country. It's got a lot of grief. We're here to survey damage and provide support to the people of Western North Carolina. And that's exactly what Samaritan's Purse is doing. What they're doing right now, Samaritan's Purse in the home that we see behind us, there's a lot of water damage. They're doing a lot of work to make sure that the mold damage doesn't become even worse than it already is, so that it may be, God willing, that people can actually live in this home again and that we can minimize the amount of damage even further.
These families are just wanting to get back to some sense of normalcy. It's cold. There's still a lot of work to be done, but we've got some hardy volunteers. We thank the Lord for sending his very best people to come out and serve in a time like this. So we appreciate your prayers and support. We appreciate the Senator Vance, coming by here and getting eyes on himself to see how the government can respond quicker and to help these families. Wherever we go, Samaritan's Purse wants people to know they're not forgotten, they're not forsaken. And it's with the love of Jesus Christ we want to respond.
It's just an amazing thing. The Appalachian people of North Carolina, I think, are the very best of a very great country. In a few weeks, most Americans will celebrate Christmas, and I can't think of a better representative of the Christmas spirit and of the Christian faith than the people who have lost a lot, who are still grieving, but are helping their neighbors rebuild. We should all take inspiration from that as Americans, and I hope in the next few weeks that we do. God bless you guys. Thank you.